The most asked question about drugs: alcohol or cannabis? Which is actually more dangerous? The answer is, it is complicated. Both are legal in many places. Both are widely used. Both have health risks. Both have social impacts. Both deserve an honest assessment. Alcohol is a central nervous system depressant. It affects every organ system in the body. The damage accumulates with use. Acute alcohol poisoning kills people. Blackouts erase memories. Overdose on alcohol can cause respiratory failure in hours. Chronic alcohol use causes liver cirrhosis, permanent organ failure. Cancer of mouth, throat, liver, and breast are well documented. Alcohol is physically addictive. Withdrawal can be dangerous. Seizures, hallucinations, death in severe cases. The addiction is powerful. Fetal alcohol syndrome, permanent brain damage in developing babies. Birth defects that last a lifetime. No safe level in pregnancy. Alcohol fuels violence, domestic violence, assault, sexual assault. More than half of violent crimes involve alcohol. Cannabis has minimal acute toxicity. No lethal overdose dose is documented, but it carries psychological and cognitive risks, especially in young people. Cannabis smoke contains carcinogens. Lung cancer risk exists, but is lower than tobacco. Regular heavy use can cause respiratory problems. Psychosis risk. In people with genetic vulnerability, heavy cannabis use can trigger psychosis or worsen schizophrenia symptoms. Cannabis is not physically addictive like alcohol, but psychological dependency develops in about 9% of users, higher in daily users. Impaired driving. Cannabis slows reaction time and impairs judgment. Accident risk increases, though less dramatically than with alcohol. Adolescent brain development. Heavy cannabis use in teens can affect brain development, memory, and IQ. Potentially permanent. Cannabis is not toxic to the liver or most organs, but it affects mental health, memory, and motivation in chronic heavy users. Death rates tell the story. Over 95,000 alcohol deaths per year in the US. Cannabis directly causes nearly 0 deaths annually. Addiction rates differ significantly. Alcohol creates 15% addiction rate. Cannabis creates 9% addiction rate among users. Both addictive, alcohol more so. Violence correlation. Alcohol is directly linked to violence and aggression. Cannabis has minimal violence correlation. This difference is crucial. Cognitive impairment. Alcohol causes permanent brain damage with chronic use. Cannabis impairs cognition acutely, but damage is less permanent in adults. Liver disease. Alcohol causes cirrhosis regularly. Cannabis has no documented liver disease. Organ damage profiles are completely different. Pregnancy. Alcohol causes permanent fetal damage. Cannabis during pregnancy has risks, but fewer severe birth defects. Still not recommended either way. Overall health burden. Alcohol accounts for 5% of all global deaths. Cannabis accounts for 0.1%. The gap is enormous. But cannabis has documented psychiatric risks, alcohol does not. Psychosis, schizophrenia triggering. Cannabis hyperemesis syndrome. Both drugs have unique dangers. The verdict becomes clear. Alcohol is objectively more dangerous by almost every health metric. But cannabis carries distinct psychological risks, alcohol does not. Neither substance is safe. But the danger scale is not equal. Alcohol is objectively more physically toxic and more socially destructive. If you choose neither, safest option. If you must choose, cannabis carries lower physical health risk. But context matters completely. Vulnerable populations need special consideration. Young people, pregnant women, those with mental illness, both are risky. One or the other more so per person. Legality does not equal safety. Alcohol is legal, but more objectively dangerous. Cannabis is illegal in many places, but less physically toxic. Laws lag science. Harm reduction matters. For alcohol users, drink less, never drive, avoid in pregnancy. For cannabis users, don't drive, test purity, avoid if vulnerable. The answer to which is more dangerous is clear scientifically. But the personal answer depends on your circumstances, health, and vulnerability. Neither is safe, but this is the honest comparison. Based on science, based on data, no bias, no agenda, just truth. Class dismissed.